Hey, yo. I'm fucking out here sinking, bro. Sinking. This route cutting is ridiculous. It really is. Props to all the guys that are coming in with 9.5s and demanding their 8 instead of getting sent home. You know who you are. Teamster of the month. Because they're cutting routes like crazy right now. Crazy. Like, people are smothered with work, and 9.5 grievances are rolling in. You guys that are on the 9.5 list and you have excessive overtime right now, you file every week. Come right to me and we'll do that. Do it within 5 days. So do it the next week. So if you had a 9.5 last week, you know, let's hold them accountable for this route cutting that they're doing. There were a few guys that come in and demand their 8, and I applaud you for it, because it's hard to look at a day, 12-hour day, and they have you extra because they're playing their little game with, well, we don't want him to get his third 9.5, or we just don't want him to 9.5s in general, and they try to put the guys that will get it done before that time on there and do their little games like that. Props to you guys for demanding your 8, the ones that do. I know it's hard to do it, but I'm not the best at that either. I like to go home sometimes, and it's been a little excessive lately, so yeah, I have to kind of stop that, because the bills keep rolling in. Ain't no extra bills. They don't get to go home. They stay. But, you know, 5 days a week with this shit, I mean, it's hard. So, you know, don't feel like guilty about taking a day, you know, as an extra, but we should be upholding our 8-hour, demanding our 8s. And you should be putting your 8-hour requests in, filing your 9.5s right now, because they're just belt tightening, like excessive amount of belt tightening. And if they get the numbers they want out of it by the members cutting corners and shit like that, then they're going to continue to do that. But if we uphold the contract and our standards, then they'll have to pay, and eventually they'll get tired of paying. So I definitely applaud anybody that's upholding the contract right now, not working off the clock, filing your grievances, protecting your rights that the company signed on to in the contract under the terms of employment. It's not like you're we had a guy that's paycheck was short last week, and they're trying to, like, it's an air guy, so they're trying to blame the center that, you know, that he was out of instead of the center that he worked out of, and they're just trying to pass the buck. Each man, not one manager wants to deal with it. They paid him $10 less an hour for like two different days, and we heard about it, and we went through the proper steps we're going to do. We notified them immediately with a witness that the payroll was short, and so that was on Tuesday. We're going to wait Wednesday and Thursday for them to correct it, which they won't, by sending him a live check or, you know, making him whole. And tomorrow we're going to file a grievance, and we're going to ask for penalty pay for that, because he's deserving of that, because this company makes a lot of fucking money, and when they try to tighten the belt so much where they start taking serious money out of members' pockets, you know, and then not caring that they did, nobody wants to take responsibility for it. That's why the union is there. And a lot of guys, well, I don't want to cause waves. No, well, if they're paying you $10 less per hour for certain shifts, I think it was like a shuttle thing, like he was shuttling, but it doesn't matter. You get paid at your highest rate. And they put their codes in their way to, like, make their numbers look good, and it messed this guy's pay up, and he's out a few $100s. And the company is in no position to start taking money from the members that they earned, because they earned that money by making the company money. And then for them not to care about that shortage, you know, the manager's not wanting to take responsibility from, you know, it's not this center, it's UPS, right? So we're going to file it. I don't really care what center takes responsibility for it. He works for UPS, he's a Teamster, and he was shorted a few $100s, and now we're going to go through the proper channels to get him not only the back pay, but the penalty pay, and that way they don't do that again. I mean, last year there was a supervisor that was legitimately taking money out of our members. They weren't paying close enough attention, and he was shaving 15 minutes, half an hour here to his start time, putting an hour break when he was only taking a half hour, just to meet his fucking numbers, you know, and taking money don't fuck with our members' monies. That's not, I got no patience for that. So, yeah, we got that going on. And they're doing this thing about, renaming routes, and then putting drivers, they're working it, right? They're playing their little games where they'll rename a route, put a younger guy on there, send this guy home because of the way, with the 9.5s and the way maybe the driver does it and he gets done earlier, and they're trying to make it beneficial to them. If you have a bid area and they change your route number to put another guy on there, or they start messing with your route area a little bit and it becomes excessive, we can file grievance on that, because you have a preferred area that you bid. You have a start time that you bid and a preferred area that you bid, not just a route number. You're a driver for a preferred area. So we can go after that for sure. If you want to cause waves, I hate when people say, I don't want to cause, I want this problem fixed, but I want to cause waves. Well, you know what? You know how you're making $100,000 a year and another whatever in benefits and pensions from the Teamsters causing waves. All right, so don't be scared to cause waves, because it's not. You're just standing up for the rights that they agreed to of the Teamsters, which is what you are. You're a Teamster, so you're not causing waves. You're getting what you're owed. It's not. Don't be scared to fight for what's yours, because it's you're already getting the hourly rate, the pension, so you're already causing the wave, right? Like, that wasn't just given out for free, right? That was caused by negotiating and standing in solidarity with each other, and so we've already caused the waves. So when you don't want excessive overtime, they pile it on and they try to browbeat you and say that you're try to make you feel bad, or try to get other drivers turn against you from filing a grievance. Don't let that bother you, because it's not you've already caused the waves. You're already making top rate. You're already making the industry leading pay with the pensions and the benefits. The waves are already there. You're just riding it. So if you don't want excessive overtime, file your 9.5s. You want your 8-hour requests, put them in. And when those days come around and they try to say, oh, well, we're loading this guy up. I've already been through this, but we were loading this guy up, and it's because this guy is using the contract that was negotiated for us. And they try to harass, basically is what that is. Don't let that, when you're on the receiving end of that, and when you're on the, don't let that bother you. Don't let management do that, because then they win. But yeah, man, they're fucking cutting routes like crazy right now, and I'm kind of glad I'm on today. It's hard. I know. I don't want to be a hypocrite, because when I go in and I see a 12-hour day on a Friday, man, it's hard and they're extra, because they know what I'll do. They know what I'll do. I'll do what I'm doing right now. Fucking sitting, taking my break. I ain't fucking around over here in God's country. Got some good old boys out here. I'm on the Maryland, Pennsylvania border, bro. Which I like. I like it out here. But yeah, I do a fair day's work, fair day's pay, no matter what they put on this truck. I don't work off the clock, and I take my breaks, and I get back when I get back. I don't care what the fuck's on here. This ain't my work. This is their work, and I get paid to do it. So I'm not worried about emptying the truck, because I get paid by the hour, and I commit. I realize that I commit when I come in the morning. I don't know what time I'm getting back, and it's such a relief to have that mindset, instead of always, oh, I got to do, and they keep putting more and more and more. Oh, I got to get in. I got something to do. This ain't the job for that. Ain't the job for that. So yeah, I'm just out here finishing up my break, and I didn't make a video last week. I want to have some guys on. I want to do a little podcast thing or something, because just me talking forever. I'm at 9 minutes. I'm trying to keep it short, trying to talk a little quicker, because I know my videos are long. But I do like connecting with everybody on here, because we all know each other, and some of us don't, but you connect through Facebook and you get some camaraderie and transparency. Everybody kind of knows what's going on in other centers. I know there's some guys in here. Bill Federer, invited some guys in. Thanks for that. And we should just continue this ball rolling, and we should have some people on. Maybe I was thinking Mark Murak, have a little sit down, have a beer, whatever he drinks. He drinks some fruity little cocktails. He likes those with the umbrellas in them and shit. So maybe I can go over his house and make a little video. Let me know what you think of that, Mark. Everybody tell Mark, come on here and we'll have a little podcast thing, talk real quick, if you want. If not, whatever. I'll just continue blabbing on and on. But yeah, anybody else want to get involved, let me know as well. That's about it, man. Hope you guys are enjoying your Thursday. Just keep it going. Don't get down when they overload you. It sucks, but once you get out here, it's all right. You go in the morning, you're like, fuck, man, you're all pissed off. I'm not, but, you know, I don't really care. Some guys come up to me like 15 minutes before start time, like, how you look today? I'm like, I don't know. I could give two shits until I get in that truck. I don't know what airs I got. It's not my problem. I get in there and I do the same thing every day. And if they set me up for failure, then they fail. I ain't going to cut corners to fucking make up their bullshit. I ain't going to do that. Been here too long for that. Seen too much. So... yeah, let me know. Mark, come on, let's have a little podcast. Get a few drinks and talk some shit. And, or whoever, you know. I need some company. I need to make a video. I need some company. So you guys let me know. Let me know if anybody's interested in that. Otherwise, you can just hear me talk. Everybody's all friendly out here, waving and shit. Hey, how you doing? Fucking horse and buggies driving by and shit. It's nice out here though, man, because it's a lot more. I'll do like 150 miles a day. I only got 110 stops, and people will be like, "What?" You know, like people that don't know. But yo, I'm fucking out here. I'm out here. Ain't much going on here, which I like. You know, I'd rather drive more and deliver less because it's less wear and tear on your body, and I still, you know, got new hips and got 10 years left trying to make that. But and it's just a lot more. Like I did in town Westchester for 10 years. 30L, and there's some guys on here that do that now, and I didn't do the amount of stops you guys do on it, and I still, you know, that was heavy. Always something going on. I was younger though. I like the excitement. I like seeing people all day, having a place to stop. This is really, I got this little Britain store. This is really all I can go. There is a wow on the other end, but I got this little bad boy. I used to play lottery in there like religiously. This is like the section of the route this isn't my normal section. This is like the cut route part of it. Actually, my route's cut. I don't know, whatever. I get paid by the hour. They, you know, whatever's in this truck, I just go and then make the deliveries and get paid a lot of money. And the more they fuck up and the worse they do with their job, the more money I make. And that's the mindset you should have. It's all right. I'm like back and forth all over the place. Gonna go get my coffee. Peace. See you later. Holla.